Hey guys, this is Kevin from Dynamite. You might have saw our post last week on Facebook and Instagram. Jason has recently traded the 41 Dodge that was part of the Dynamite family. I'll show a picture of it on screen here. For this, the newest member of the Dynamite family. This is a 64 Mercury Comet 404 wagon. It is quite clean, as you can see. I just recently clay barred the whole thing. It was quite dirty. You got a lot of contaminants off the clay. As you see, very nice, very nice example of a Comet wagon. Spider caps and the beauty rings. Not sure if we're going to keep those wheels, but they definitely give it a period look. Step back here. This color, we're not really sure if it's the original, but this one is a Ford color of the era, Phoenician yellow. We'll go to the interior here, which is bright red. Very, very clean. Very clean interior. And I immediately spotted this the steering wheel, and I think it would look better in a project over there that's got a very similar roof. I think Jason would agree with me on that one. It's a match made in heaven as far as I'm concerned. Now, the previous owner that we got it from did make kind of a neat little center console here out of a gas tank of a motorcycle. He was heavy into bikes, and that is definitely unique. I have never seen something like that before, so that is a really cool feature there. It came with some neat paperwork. We'll have a peek at. It's got the original owner's manual here. You see it is even filled out by the original owner, which is super cool. February 11th, 64, signed by the dealer. Really cool thing to have. And we believe that this is the original owner's wife with the car. Really neat to see. It's Phoenician yellow in that picture. So what made us kind of scratch our heads is we've got this kind of build sheet. You can see the original color says Raven Black, which is quite odd. So it does not look like it's been black from what I can see. It does have a 260 V8 with a 2-speed automatic. What's kind of cool is there's only less than 7,000 of these made. You kind of see what I'm talking about here. I don't know. It doesn't really look like there was black there at any time, but so we're not really sure. Maybe it was a last second build preference from the original owner. Doors close very nicely. Miles of glass. Might have to get tinted or something. We'll see. Got the rear lift gate. believe it actually swings down. I think in order to get it down, got to put the back window down. Neat thing is the back window is actually power. So you put the back window down and then put the tailgate down. Boat loads of room back in there, as any of these old cars do. Miles of roof. It turned out very nice after the clay bar. So yeah, as with any new vehicle to us, we're kind of excited to get going on this. Now you might have noticed it sitting a bit high in the front there. That's because the engine's not in it. So we've got the engine over here. The previous owner he had some leaks, so he pulled the engine out. Was hoping to put a new engine in while he worked on this one, but I think he got kind of in over his head, and maybe that's how we ended up with it. So I've been working away, getting all the gasket surfaces cleaned up. Ready to put it back together. New gasket set. Fairly new water pump, just painted it. Timing cover housing. We did pick up a Chinese aluminum dual plane. Get rid of the original. I think this one weighs about 30 pounds lighter. And just cleaned up the oil pan as well. You can see here's the original one that I was talking about. It's a heavy one. Then we also got another engine with it. And a whole bunch of parts. We got parts there, we've got parts there. We've got parts over there as well. So plenty to put back together, and probably enough to put the spare motor together as well, and recoup some money, or hop it up. Who knows? I don't know if it'll stay at 260 for long. Who knows? Jason might really like it, and might be plenty that it needs to get out of its own way. In the next part of this video, you'll see us putting it back together. Hey guys, just working away on the engine here. Got the oil pan and timing cover bolted back on. Torque to spec. I used a little RTV in the corners there. You can tell me whether that's necessary or not. That's just kind of what I've seen. I also kind of sandwiched RTV around the gasket and the timing cover there. Again, that's what I do. That's not necessarily the be-all, end-all. You can comment if that's what you do as well, or if you've got a different method. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the engine over, and we'll get the intake and valve covers back on. Okay, so the engine is together as far as we're going to go before stabbing it in the car. I just kind of spray bombed the block a bit with some black. Painted the valve covers, as well as the air cleaner. So all that's left to do is put the mounts back on, and then we'll see if we can get it in here. Okay, let's go. Okay, so as you can see, the motor is in. It was a bit of a bear with kind of everything pushed off to the side, trying to get it in its final resting place, but we managed to get it in. So now is just the matter of bolting up all the accessories. We've got the transmission bell housing bolts in. We've got the flywheel bolts in. So now it's time to work on things like the alternator, the power steering. This manifold was off already. We put the driver's side on outside. Passenger side, we got a bolt up, starter, and yeah, pretty well everything else. So let's get at it. I also brought the F100 over. We're going to be doing a Sniper EFI swap on it. It's got a 302, so it'd be nice to use this one for reference on that as we go through it. Should make it hopefully easier. All right, we're getting really close here. We've got the accessories bolted on. There's the power steering pump, the alternator over there, bracket. We've got the water pump on and pulley. One thing we're running into is, I believe this is the original rad, but not the original power steering, or sorry, not the original water pump. This one might be from a 289 or 302. It might be just a tad longer than the 260 would have had. So we're running into issues with room here. So I think we've got a couple of things to try out to get that to work. Other than that, we're picking away. We've got the header, the other header or manifold on. Got the starter on. Just trying to pick away at some of the wires and stuff. We've got to get. We've got a fitting to go in the back of the intake manifold there for the all the vacuum lines. So we're getting there. Okay, more to come. Okay, well, it's been a few weeks, but we finally got this thing in a driving condition. We initially had some ignition issues, some spark issues, so we went ahead, we replaced the coil, wires, and plugs, and that solved that problem. And we ran into a leaking water pump and filler neck. So we got that dealt with, and we had a leak in the rad, and as you can see here, we leaked out quite a bit of coolant in the process, but I think that's behind us now, and then now we can actually get to kind of perfecting this. Well, maybe not so much perfecting, but getting it where it's going to go up and down the road. So I'll just waiting for Jason to come out. He's going to take a trip down the road, but in the meantime, we'll get it fired up and let her warm up a bit. So we had to add a choke cable. We gotta get that connected still. We'll just pull that out there for now. Oh, the radio's on. Give it a couple pumps. And this is like my F100. The neutral safety switch needs some adjustment, so I got to hold this up and turn the wheel at the same time. So bear with me here for a second. Oh, almost had it going there. That's kind of a pain in the ass. Just kind of give it some gas here. It's a little cold out today. Make sure that choke's out all the way. Oh, looks like it's going to stay running. We'll give it a minute here and see if we can get the choke off. Nope. It does not want to take the choke off right now. Okay, again, bear with me. Okay, so we'll leave the choke on there for a little bit. Geez, he's running there. Doesn't sound too bad, actually. Okay, we'll let it warm up a little bit. Then Jason's here. He's gonna just take it down the road. We don't got any plates on it or anything, so it's gonna be a short drive. Well, guys, we got it running. Jason's just taking it for a shakedown down the road here. That's him coming back there right now. It's made it this far, so that's a good sign. How was it?
Oh, pretty good. 2 speed.
Yeah. Something to get used to. She looks good. All right, so we finally got it up and down the road there. It actually went pretty well. We got a little bit of work to do on the carburetor. It might be a bit big for the 260. We'll play with that a bit in the next couple weeks. But I think the next step is Jason's going to get his temporary license on it. Then we're going to get it to a place that we can get it safetied. Hopefully we can get all that done before the weather turns. I don't see why not. But in the meantime, we've got it running and it looks pretty good. Guys, I appreciate you watching the video. A bit longer than our normal videos, but kind of seeing us go through the whole process of getting this here and getting it running. Not our forte by any means, carbureted applications, but we made it work, and I think this is one that we're going to be proud of. All right, guys, appreciate you watching. If you can like, comment, subscribe, that would be great. And we'll see you on the next one.